gentlemen, this is a very special episode of Just Acting Up Show. We got a guest in here, the guest, Malcolm, Dwain Carr. Get me in. Let's go.
What up?
What up, brother? How you doing, man?
Living life, busy, just taking it one day at a time right now.
Man, that's all we can do, brother. That's all. You are a busy man. You a man of multiple hats, my brother.
Yeah, I need to learn how to sit down.
Man, it's better to be busy than to not be busy at all.
Yeah, that's true. But I'd rather just be binge watching some TV shows because I got a lot of catching up to do.
We were just talking about that.
We were just talking about TV. It's so funny you just said that. We was just talking about TV shows.
Man, before we get started, what's your number one right now? You got to binge watch.
Oh my God,
your number one.
You can't say that because I have a lot. Jesus. Oh my God. We're gonna have to come back to this question because I cannot think right now.
Making this man think early in the morning. Right?
Yeah, it's way like we're gonna have to come back to that one because I can't even think. I got a lot. Well, okay, 911. I gotta catch up on 911. Like really bad.
That's a good one. You right. I gotta do that one too. I was the one that told everybody about that, and now I fell off on it. And everybody calling me like, "You what? No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I've been busy.
Yeah,
working."
And they got me watching Breaking Bad now, so it's like
Chris never watched one episode of Breaking Bad, and
I never seen it either, so I can't even judge you.
But I envy y'all, man. Real talk.
Definitely check it out. Go ahead and add that to your list of your.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to the list of all the entire list because it's a lot of them.
It is a lot.
Same here, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, bro. Let's start. So tell us, what was the first film or actor that inspired you to get started on your journey? What's the first?
Michael B. Jordan.
B. Jordan.
You got me with that question because you was about to have me sitting here pondering, trying to think, but you got me. Me. But Michael B. Jordan, I think that it was like Fruitvale Station whenever that one first came out. I watched the movie like multiple times, and Ryan Coogler, him being the director, I just kept watching his films, and then I kept watching Michael B. Jordan, just to kind of get the inspiration even more.
Nice, love it. I can tell. So I guess in that Ryan Coogler is the director for you. That really, like you said, sparked everything for you. How you got everything started. Okay, dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
Love it, man. Love it. Great film, by the way. It had a grown man crying.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that ending because I never knew about the story when I first seen it. So I remember I was eating, and I think I was eating like a bowl of cereal. And so when that ending happened, I was like, I'm shocked. Was not expecting that.
Yeah. So is that what got you? Is that what trained you how you set up your writing and everything from directing? Tell us about. Bro, I'm about to call this man Roman.
Roman.
That's his character in the scene.
Roman, tell us how you
Roman. So tell us, what, like, you're an actor, director, and writer. Tell us about the process of going through that, because like you said, you're a man of many hats, brother. Let's talk about that.
Oh my God, the process. That's kind of like a hard one. So, I mean, because I started writing when I was in 7th grade. So I was doing plays. Like I was writing plays and paid in plays. I'm not a play person at all. So in this process that I have now, most of the projects that I have, they have to be related to me some way, somehow. Like it has to be inspired by a true story. I'm not the type of writer like I used to be. And I feel like that wasn't my best writing. But now, like, it has to have like some kind of truth to it. If I don't feel it, I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna just scrap it, toss it away, and then I'm gonna try it again. Like my writing process, it has to be something very relatable to where like my heart is the one that's like really feeling it the most.
How has it been like being a leader of your own creative projects? Like, like having to be the one that everybody has to kind of lean on for, and you running the show. Like how's that been for you?
Let's see. Is it hard? It can be, but at the same time, I think, my younger days have kind of, in a sense, kind of got me there. I was more so like a leader when I was younger. Probably like high school was the one that kind of set the tone for me. Because when I was in 9th grade, I came in with a deep voice. So everybody thought I was a 12th grader. So I started doing like a lot of stuff. I was doing like morning announcements. I was like leading like some of the classes whenever it came to like my film and audio classes. So I was kind of in a point to where I was just like in leadership. So that's where like I kind of started to like, in a sense, being my own boss. So then, of course, that's when I launched my own business. And then I was like working at a movie theater, went from usher to management. So it's kind of like it was already in my blood, but now it's kind of like second nature to me. So, if it's anything business related, it's like, I can handle it. Now, sometimes I got to take a step back and be like, all right, give me a second because y'all trying to try me because I can go there. But I got to remember to keep that business hat on at all times.
Oh, time out. I'm sorry. Let's go back real quick. Your first job was working at a theater?
Yeah.
Bro.
Right. Man, Lord Jesus. It's my God. I need to
Which one was it? AMC or Cinemark?
Cinemark.
I was AMC.
I thought y'all was gonna say Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. Man.
Magic Johnson was like when I was in elementary, and then when I was in middle school or high school, I think that was it. I haven't seen no more after that.
No, Magic Johnson was when I was in middle school.
Okay, yeah, I was in elementary when Magic Johnson was still up. Yeah, and then I think whenever I got older, that was gone.
I think I started at 16, 17. That's when I got my first job working at a movie theater. Yeah, AMC, good old AMC. Boy, that was woo.
No, the drama. It was drama. Y'all, people thought that going to the movie theaters to go see like films and drama was something. Working there, that was the drama.
Wow.
Well, I remember when, I'm sorry, look, getting off topic. When Dreams Girls came out, I think that was the first year I worked there. It was a fight in the theater. I was
Dream Girls?
In Dream Girls, bro.
Somebody was trying to see if they was Beyonce or not.
It was our, I hate to say it was our people. And that's when they trained me for the box office. And we had the radio. And they were saying, hey, get the theater, such a fight. And I look and I see my manager like booking. And so me and my homeboy was like, both of us can't go. So before he could finish the sentence, both of us can't go, I'll run in the theater. And I look and I see my manager and everybody else in there like popcorn flying and everything. I'm supposed to be helping.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Eddie Murphy saying Jimmy got sold. So I'm just like, oh, hey, man, I didn't know Eddie was in this movie. Yeah, y'all fighting for real. Hey, man, Eddie.
I wonder what it was in Dream Girls that just made them want to fight. That's like
somebody thought they was Beyonce.
So that scene is forever sketched in my membrane of Jimmy got sold. That's why I laugh a little bit harder when that scene come on. But
you better than me because I ain't running to no fight in no movie theater. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at. They don't pay you enough to be breaking up fights.
No, right? They pay me? Like, oh no, I'm good.
No, they do not pay you enough. I was going in there just to see the craziness. But then I say, oh, and then after I saw everybody run, I'm like, my daddy told me to run away from the fight, but I kind of want to see this. I went in there, like, James gonna help? Yeah. Hey, Eddie up there. Jimmy got sold. Jimmy got it was one of them. It was one of them. But yeah, man, yeah. But go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, in this explain to everybody how important it is to have a team in this business. I remember starting off, I didn't have a team. I didn't know even how to develop a team. And God sent me James and and Chris, and well, me and Chris been locked in. We've been cool since high school, but like now I see the importance of it. So with everything you got going on, how important it is to have a team in this industry.
So it's very, very important for many factors. You can be a person that wear like many hats. But the issue with that is it's going to come to a point to where you're going to get very tired and you're going to come to your breaking point. Whenever you have a team, they will motivate you. They will keep you going. They will encourage you, but they will also give you inspiration. Whenever, everybody has like a certain aura, like a team has an aura. If that aura is always positive, creative, and if you're working with other creatives that's on your team, that makes it 10 times better. So having a team is strictly important because, learn about yourself, you learn about the business, you learn about how to be a team player, a leader, a follower if you choose to be one. But it's like working as a team, working as a family, it makes you get to where you want to be much faster versus working by yourself. Because I did that. When I first started off, I was a one-man band. Then I became a two-man band. And then, you know, as like the years passed, my team increased. Yeah. But now, like the team that I have right now, that was all fate, because I never thought that I would have a team right now that's so solid to where that I'm able to really depend on them, because I was always looking for that, but it never was that, you know, like I ain't trying to get into that part, but it was just a lot of, you know, BS that was always happening. You know, you always want the energy that you give, you will hope that you will receive it back. Yeah, I never used to get that back then, but now I get that. You know, the energy that I give, they give me the same energy. You know, if I'm being creative, they're gonna be creative with me. If I get snappy, they're gonna get snappy with me. You know, so it's kind of like it's a family thing. It's a family dynamic. You know, we love each other. We're so strong for each other. We always there for each other, encourage each other. It's highly important, and I encourage everybody just to find people, but don't jump the gun and get desperate to find anybody. You got to make sure you play your cards right, and then you got to be careful who's actually for you, because they can be for you, but they can be stabbing you in your back when you're not even really paying attention until it's too late. I've been through it.
It sounds like it.
It molded you into who you are now, man. So I mean,
firecracker. Off this camera, bro. I got a mouth, so.
Well, we're talking about firecrackers, right? It's a post you did, and I got to ask.
What post?
I want to know if these two characters will get along with Roman. Do you think Roman Perry will get along with Franklin Saint?
No. He would not, because Roman has different face expressions. Roman is, okay, would I say arrogant? I'm not gonna say arrogant. He's very confident, and he's strict about, you know, who he is and what he does, but he don't like people telling him what to do. So whenever you watch the show, he don't take orders. So that's like gonna be the main issue right there.
That is true. Yeah, y'all kind of would. Yeah, y'all would butt heads. Yeah. Yeah, man. You had us cracking up with that one right there. With Franklin.
Who would win? Who would win out of a fight? Franklin Saint or Roman Perry?
Dang. Did he stay out of cane?
Oh, he walking now, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, if he had that cane, he would have had Roman. He would have whopped right across the head. I don't know. Roman, I feel like he's the type of person that he'll find everything to, like, he's the type of person that'll move furniture. He'll move everything. He'll move you with the broom. Like, if you need a broom, that person's gonna be the broom. So I don't know. That's gonna be a hard one.
Oh my God, that's too hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, you had us cracking up with that one, man.
I thought he was talking about another post. I was scared. I was like, what post are you talking about?
What did you thinking about every post you done posted the last week?
Hey, that's like your parents. Hey, let me tell you about this post that you put up here. So, you know, let me talk to you about this post. Oh, what post? I put up a lot of posts.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like, what post are you talking about?
like what I do this time? Oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's talk about the cinematic affair, bro.
Okay.
And talk about the process of getting that started. Like you said, you went through it. I know there's only so much you can share, but you know, you said you went from being a man of one hat to two hats to three hats and having that team. So how did y'all really come about making these other, you know, short stories or these, you know, series actually? Tell us about that.
I think it's now that I look back at it now, it's pretty hilarious when I think about it, because we was just sitting down, we was just brainstorming. Sonia Lowe, who is the business owner of SGA 366 and 366 Sky Lounge, and SGA TV Network, all of it. We all got a lot of accolades on of us. She came into our office with me, Jacoby, and Jamal, and we was just chilling, and we was just talking about, like, you know, our next projects that we was trying to do. You know, we was just really in the brainstorming session. So Jacoby was saying she want to do this. Jamal was like, he want to do this. And I was like, I'm writing something, but I was like, I don't know what I want to do. So Sonya came in and she sat down with us and she was just helping us going through the brainstorm. And so she was like, we need to come up with like some kind of like premiere event. You know, we just need to do something just big for Houston. And we was like, yeah. We need to do that. We need to do that. But, you know, when we actually sat there for a couple minutes and we was like, premiere event, like a regular premiere, because we can do that. But then, you know, we just all start going back and forth, just feeding off each other. That's why it's powerful to have a team. You can, if you have that same energy in a room, you can throw ideas at each other. So, you know, we were just going around throwing this, like, yeah, what if we have a premiere? What if we show all 3 of the films? We do it as a collaboration effort, because we was already in the process of working together as a collaborative team. But now we was like, let's take it to the big screen. So then we tried to come up with a title, and you know, first I think I was like, let's call it like The Affair, and they was like, The Affair. They was like, yeah, but let's do some. We gotta add something in it. It's not giving. It's not catching. So I don't know who came up with like that said like added cinematic, and then we was like The Cinematic Affair, and we was like, okay, got a little ring to it. So I go to my computer, start brainstorming, trying to find like some logos and different type of things just to bring it all together. And once I had the logo together and showed them, they was like, that's it, that's the one. So we did that, we launched that. And so that's when the process began to, you know, filming everything, getting the business together. And that's another important thing too. You know, as a creative, you have to know the business, even though, you know, I'm slowly starting to learn more about it now. You need to always make sure that you know exactly how to run a business, no matter who is on your team, because yes, they might have to run a business one day, but at the same time, you're a business partner. You have to do the same thing as well. So there was a lot of stuff that we just had to really get in order before launching the premiere, which turned out to be surprisingly great the first time, because, you know, we was nervous. We was nervous. We was hella nervous. I was nervous, because, you know, I'm the product man. I edit all of the films. So I had to put it on a drive. And so we had to go to the theater and we had to set it up. But I'm the one who got the bag. So I'm in a limo and I'm like, y'all can be late. I'm the one who got to get there. I'm the one who got to run upstairs. So they got photos of us walking out of the limo. I got the bag in my hand, like literally the product man. Like, no, like, you let this man go through. Something happened to him. We ain't having a premiere today. So of course I'm nervous, because I'm like, I got all this with me. I got to get up there and make sure that this presentation is good. So overall, it turned out to be great. Year 2 was great, and year 3 is going to be another great one. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. Most definitely gotta applaud you and tell you congratulations on that as well too, because I remember when I first started following, and I was like, what are they doing? And I was like, oh, this is nice. And I started following the series, and I was like, oh, y'all got other other things going on. I don't know how that's y'all story. If it's all tied together or if it's like separate. I don't know if y'all doing like a MCU type of thing. Whatever y'all got.
I'm more so doing that one. I'm more so, I call it mine's called like the dramatic universe. So that's of course in the realm of the season, which is how King Avarice came about. And of course I'm in the process of actually continuing that by having new additional stories to come about. But I got to get the movies in order first before I do that.
Right. What I got going on is something amazing and beautiful, and I love it. We're all here for the ride, bro, and it's been amazing.
Appreciate it.
Hats off to y'all.
Appreciate it.
What's next on your goal list, or do you even have a goal list, or if all your goals are scratched out, you just trying to think of new goals to come up with?
See, you about to make me bring out my vision board, but that's all the way back here.
Everybody got a vision board.
So my next goal is to go bigger. I don't believe in going home unless I'm going to sleep, and I'm gonna wake back up and get the business done again. So once I have like the full feature film done, my next goal is to prepare for the sequel, but making it go to a bigger platform. So, you know, I'm in the process of trying to figure out exactly, you know, what all I have to do, the ins and outs. But, you know, I want to be on Hulu, Netflix, Paramount Plus, somewhere bigger, because I know what my purpose is. I know what my mission is when it comes to television and film. So my plan is, of course, is to get on a bigger network to share the stories that are related to Black characters, because, you know, in our industry, it's only 7% of African Americans creating content, quality content, that's actually mainstream.
Wow.
Stories definitely need to be. Our stories definitely need to be told. So, you
And
know,
and in a positive manner too. You know, like I give people, you know, people that do like the, you know, drug related stuff. Hey, you know, I don't live that life, so I can't speak from that. So if they want to make that, they can. I ain't gonna lie, it's good.
Yeah.
But we need a variety of stuff. Like, I think it's kind of insane how, you know, it's been, I don't know how many years, but I'm 25. Now I'm starting to see a lot of different African-American content that's a lot more different and positive. You know, we got like All American, we had like games people play, we had The Game, you know, we have all that stuff. Now it's a couple more other shows that I can't think about right now, but you know, furthermore, we can't repeat history by making all of that wipe out, because they want that to happen. So individuals like me and other writers, we are the ones who have to keep writing the content, making the content for our people, and telling this positive story, but make sure that it gets mainstream, because there is somebody who was my age, 5, 6, 7, looking for people of themselves on screen, but they can't find them.
Right.
Yeah.
So, with that said, with the knowledge that you have now, what would be a piece of advice that you would tell your younger self?
See, have you just been in my head like this past week? Because I literally was thinking about that today. Piece of advice that I would say, well, don't let nobody try to steer you wrong. And you are already a leader. You probably haven't shaped yourself to be there yet, but you are one. So don't be a follower for too long, because that's what I really would tell my younger version. I did follow for too long, but my leadership was kicking in when I was doing that. And so it kind of really detached me from some individuals, because I wouldn't necessarily say I was getting big head. It was more so like all that knowledge and my inspiration and just being the boss that I am. It was starting to like, it was like a caterpillar when he's, or who the one who turned into the butterfly? It's the caterpillar, right?
It's caterpillar.
Yeah. So
yeah, we
like,
got you,
I was
bro.
already like shaping into a butterfly called the caterpillar, but I was shaping while I was still with someone else that was already like in a sort of leader. And I was just like, I can't do this no more. I have to go and spread my wings and fly and do something bigger and do something better. And then, you know, I believe in quality over quantity. So that was another thing that played a factor as well, that made me really just kind of like say, like, no more following, let's lead.
I like that. Love it, man. Well, talk to the mirror. That boy, see, you in his head right now. Talk about
minds think alike. What can I say?
No, for real, because I was just thinking about that this week. I was like, what would you tell your younger self? I was like, look, just keep it going, but don't be a follower for too long.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Man, I agree with that, bro. I agree with that, man. So one last question before we let you go. That's that old school saying, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let you go. I can't stand old people be doing. Real serious, quick question. What are you wearing to the Black Panther film? Are you gonna dress in all white? Or are you gonna coming to America? What you looking like, bro?
That's not a serious question.
That's a serious
like, what's your views on monkeypox? No, we're just gonna ask him what he's.
We're gonna ask you a serious question.
We're gonna ask you what yours. That's a serious question.
This is a serious matter.
All right.
I really don't know yet, because I really haven't thought about that. But knowing me, hey man, look, I don't know. Because look, I gotta see how I feel in November, because if it's the week of, I'm gonna go up in there in some sweats and a hoodie. But I mean, because I worked at the movie theater whenever Black Panther came out. So
oh wow,
people were extra, and I was extra too. I was a manager, and so I had a suit on that was like gold and black, And I was like, you wouldn't even think I was a manager. You would think like I'm the GM or I'm like promoting the movie. Like that's how like fly my suit was. And I'm just walking around and people just ask me like you in the movie? I'm like, no, I'm a manager. I'm just, dressed up because, I'm just promoting for the Black culture and everything. So I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do this time. So all white, you giving me an idea. But if I'm lazy, you're going to catch me with a hoodie and some sweats on.
Whatever you do, you got to watch it in 40X.
Look, I want to see it in, I never experienced 40X, and I want to experience ScreenX. I haven't experienced none of that new fancy stuff yet.
40X is amazing. It's like a motion ride.
Well,
feet move and water.
Yeah, it does that, and then the steam and stuff all comes out, and then the sprinkle of water and all that. It's really fun, but I can't bring my wife to it because she's like, no way, no way.
Yeah, I'm ready to experience this. See, now y'all got me excited. What's a big movie that's about to come out in 40X or 40X? We're like, I need something.
This is good.
I know Black Adam is coming out in October. I don't know.
Long. I need to experience.
I know, right? I don't know what's between us. I don't know. These summer movies just ain't hitting like it's supposed to. So, but that's just my personal opinion.
I mean, we still getting out of the whole COVID protocol part. So I think next year it might amp up. But I mean, you got a point, like, because I was working at the movie theater for 6 years, and we had like it was always something great coming out. One year's Transformers, and another year it was Avengers, and it was a lot of stuff. Maze Runner, all that.
See, they haven't been through the trenches like me and you.
No, we have not.
You don't understand how we were behind that, cleaning the movie theaters or serving the popcorn.
Hold on, let me ask you.
I ain't serving the popcorn.
Did y'all work at a movie theater where they actually serve the food, like that's the one that we go to in the Woodlands, where they serve like chicken tenders and salads, and like they got a whole little restaurant theme, and they bring out the food to you.
When I transferred to a different theater, and so that's when I kind of got into it. Right. But I was like, that's not for me. Y'all gonna catch me doing paperwork and other stuff because I ain't doing that.
Right. You was the lucky one out of us. I was out there with the popcorn. I ain't want to go no higher than the manager. I said, nah, this it, bro. This it. I think I put in my 2 weeks notice after The Dark Knight came out. I'm 34, so we got a 9-year difference.
Yeah, no, like Dark Knight, like I don't even think
that was 08, I believe.
Oh yeah, I was in elementary or middle school.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. That's what is that now. I see how the old school people feel like, yeah, boy.
Old man James.
Old man James.
Now you see that. Now I see how they like, yeah, boy. I was up, yeah.
He was getting ready to go to school. You was punching in the clock.
Oh man!
I didn't say anything. I just went along with the flow.
Yeah, about to serve this hot butter popcorn. What you want, nigga? Like, but nah. Yeah, man. But nah, brother. We greatly appreciate you. We love your work. You and your team. Shout out to everybody that's been a part of your team. I know it's been a journey for you, and you got so much more in store. You're gonna amaze yourself with what you got coming up. So I applaud you, brother. Keep going, man. But I ain't gotta take it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. Is there any thing people should be on the lookout for that you want to tell the people about?
The season movie, we're colliding everything together. So it's going to be a feature film. And if nobody came to the Cinematic Affair to see the Perry Games Part 1, that's all going to be collide. And so there was also a never before seen episode that we also filmed. So it's all going to be together for everybody to watch. So it's kind of, in a sense, going to be like a brand new film for people. Like, the beginning is still going to be the same, but, the middle and the ending is going to be different for everybody if they haven't seen the thing. So that's definitely what they should look out for. Definitely look out for the different promotions that I'm about to have with it, because I'm about to go ham on it. I don't play about marketing at all. And we currently have the Cinematic Affair Retreat, which is happening September 17th and 18th. We already have tickets available, and we have a mini masterclass. I will be teaching a class on how to make a digital series. So if anybody wants to know exactly where to start, how to start, and just to really get your feet wet, you know, this is the opportunity to see it. Plus, some other announcements will be happening there as well. We're not going to speak on it yet because we kind of getting some stuff together, but it's going to be a big opportunity for anybody that wants to be a part of the Cinematic Affair next year.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us where we can find you at.
Oh, okay.
Social media.
Too many social medias.
Don't give all your information. We don't want.
Look, here's my social. Here's my ID. No plan. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram at Malcolm Dwain Carter. Dwain is spelled Dwain. I am the only Malcolm Dwain Carter. And you can Google me as well, because that's exactly how you can find me. And you can find my film as well, the Season series, and Season is spelled SZN. One of a kind. Nobody can find it.
Sir. All right. Appreciate having you, brother.
No problem. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all again.